So it's funny because I know cheesecake is like a nationwide restaurant or somewhere, and here in Texas it might be kind of hard to find places to go. However, if you're in Atlanta, I heard it may be even a little harder to find somewhere to go. Yeah, you know, talking about ATL, ain't tripping, never fail. Try to order, I know you be on social media just like I do. Your boy Keith Lee.
Yeah,
you kind of fight.
Come on, man. Keep going, man.
Man.
That Nesquik milk getting to you, man. You done drank too much.
I know, right? I'm banana strawberry wasted. Keith Lee, man. Random, bro. You know Keith Lee a sneakerhead?
Yes. And I like how he did it, man. Like you could tell like he know what he talking about when it comes to shoes. And he just somebody that got some money and, you know, do what everybody that get some money do, and they go buy everything they ever wanted.
Yeah, he was talking about satin ones. He got OG metallic blue 85 one highs for his birthday he was talking about.
Boy, I almost completed the lobster pack in the SB Dunks. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Come on the show, Keith Lee.
Tell us about Atlanta and your sneaker collection.
Nah, for real, we gotta do that. Lil Ray. Put that on your to-do. Let's reach out to Keith Lee, see if we can put him on the show. Oh, as she types up the DM. Shout out to Lil Ray. But nah, man, Keith Lee. Tell him about Keith Lee. You told me about it, so you got a better understanding than I do.
So, Colin, tell us about Keith Lee.
So, Keith Lee was in Atlanta, and he said he had several business owners approach him and say, you should come to my establishment. He came. He sent his family in because he is like everybody else and he doesn't want to be treated differently.
Regular person.
The regular person like everybody else. I feel I should get the same service that they get. So the big hiccup was most Atlanta restaurants don't do takeout on weekends. They say they're too busy and they don't feel like they can give the best customer service in doing so. Cool. So then he sent his wife and kids in. However, when his wife and kids went in, it was like either we closed for cleaning, which was I think the real
lady.
Yeah, the real Milk and Honey.
Oh, real Milk and Honey.
Yeah. And then when he went to OLG, Old Lady Gang, shout out to them.
They said it was a long wait.
Me and the good doctor actually ate there when we was in Atlanta.
It was fire.
It was fire. Yeah. But when he went to OLG, they didn't do takeout, and they told his family it's a 2-hour wait. When he then went in, they were like, oh, your table ready. And he was like, well, I thought it was like an hour and a half wait. Like, how do y'all have a table for me? And they was like, no, we got you. And he was like, no, I want to be treated like everybody else.
He's better than everybody because most of us would have just sat down and ate.
Right, no, for sure.
He decided to
not go. Yeah, and then he
asked
gave
if they
him a
can get a
review.
table to the person outside that was waiting.
So the biggest thing is, I guess, it's Keith Lee versus the Atlanta restaurant scene. Where a lot of local Atlanta residents are saying, like, thank God somebody is shedding light on this. And then the supporters of the restaurant saying you bringing black people down. What say you two, gentlemen?
As a fellow food critic, I believe you gotta tell the truth, bro. I mean, his the way he put it was that if he didn't tell you the truth and you went and had a bad experience, then he's the bad guy.
Right.
And he not keeping it real. And so he decides to tell the truth, and which I think is, I think you should, bro. Like,
right, no, definitely. Like,
imagine, if I went somewhere, if I ate something on here and it was terrible, and I told you it was good and you went, and then you had a bad experience, it falls back on me.
His reviews literally change lives. Like, if he blesses you with a good review, you got 200 people outside the next day. If he say it's bad, you know what I'm saying? Although he says, don't bash these businesses, I'm just giving you my review, people get bashed. Right. However, one conversation I found interesting was with Shannon Sharp, shout out Uncle Shay, come on the show, and Ocho Cinco, come on the show. And Ocho Cinco was like, he doesn't believe in bashing businesses even if they're bad. He feels like you should like critique them quietly and still support them.
Well, I think that's what he does, though, because he don't say, like, this is trash. He says it just wasn't the best, but you should still
Right.
have your own opinion and give it a try.
Exactly. But Ocho Cinco is like, because they black businesses, because they're small, we need to support them no matter what. And I feel like I'm more on the side with Keith Lee, where it's like, do right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about us here kicking it, if we were to ever have a bad review, which we don't, we look at it as a chance to improve, or like, how can we correct this? If you have a bad review, you need to be going to your people and saying like, why are we not treating people fairly?
Right.
Unless it comes from the top. So I think Kev on stage had a good analogy where he was like, Keith Lee like the restaurant joker, because people lean on a celebrity in Atlanta. So, if you Guwop, Jeezy or somebody that you might walk up and they like, oh, let's get them a table. But like, I want you to treat everybody the same.
Yeah.
And his review holds weight. So it's interesting.
Yeah, man, it's a lot that could be said about this. For one, I don't agree with Ocho Cinco at all. Like, you talking about just because you a black-owned business, small black-owned business. I really want to get to the point, and I get it, like, we not going to go all the way back to the trials and tribulations as black folks that we face. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think if you a business owner, you a business owner. Like, good business is good business. Good customer service, good customer service. Good food is good food. It shouldn't be, let's support them because they a black business. Let's support them because they smile. Let's support them because they got good food.
Exactly.
Like, let's support them because they do good business. Let's support them because they got good customer service. Like, as a black-owned business, like, bro, if you want to come here because we black-owned, great. But you also going to get that A1 customer service.
Right.
Like, no matter who you are. Like, no matter why you came in. But it's just like I heard somebody talking about this Ocho Cinco thing, and they were just like, every experience you have because you're Ocho Cinco. Right. You going on and they're treating you like you Chad Jones. They're not going in and treating you like you just some random dude.
And you have a reputation of tipping big.
Tipping big, exactly. So let me do extra, and hopefully he'll bless me with a few $100 tip too. Like, that's the way. That's just like saying Ocho Cinco saying like, oh, I wouldn't bash my coaches in public.
Right.
Like, we got to support our coaches. He done bash black coaches. He done bash black teammates. Like, Ocho Cinco, nah, I'm not with that, bro. Shout out to Keith Lee for keeping it real. Because like Keenan say, you go somewhere and you banking off what they said, and it's like, now you don't agree, now you don't trust them. Now they validity gone. So now if this Keith Lee, if that's his job, that's what he do, and you don't trust what he's saying, he out of there. Now, he can't send his family to go buy no food because you don't even trust what he say. His viewers done went down. The trust done went down. Like, that's...
And what she's speaking of is that Keith Lee did go... I ain't say he went hard on Ocho Cinco, but he did... he politely got on his ass. And, yeah. So I'm guessing that he saw the video and ran it back.
Yeah, so as he should. Keith Lee got a hard job, bro.
It is definitely a hard job, especially as somebody with as much
influence,
with his image, as much influence as he has.
But I will say, shout out to him and Mr. Chime Time too. Like, Mr. Chime Time be on that same stuff. Like, I don't want nobody knowing who this is. Like, ordering the food, trying it, and being legit. Because in Keith Lee's situation, bro, it's hard to not have that mindset like, shit, to the victor go the spoils. Yeah, right. They going to treat me fair. Like, yeah, I'm going to get set down because I done worked hard to build this reputation up of who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough situation, man, but shout out to them for keeping it real. But me, on the other hand, y'all see me,
I'm
man,
taking
sit your boy down.
ASAP, we'll pay for it.
I take out.
We good. We're paying for it. We gonna shake your hand.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little dub in the handshake.
We will pay to skip the line. We will pay for better food.
That's our bag.
Yeah, like, please.
That's our bag. We gonna definitely our way. How much $20? Can we say that right now?
Well, $20 put me at the top of this list.
$20 will get you far at a restaurant.
Far. Yeah. We can't tell everybody I see.
All right. Nah, that wasn't us. But I'm just saying, try it.
Yeah.
Just try it. See if you can sit down immediately.
Yeah, but
okay. That fit.
Right. Bro, then it's funny how you just press something and just be like, yeah. Yeah, the look of like satisfaction, Dan, give him pressing these buttons. But nah, man, shout out Keith Lee, like I say, Mr. Prime, Chime Time, and everybody else out there doing their thing.
We'd love to have y'all come in and sit in and review some chicken tenders with us.
Straight up, come on the show.